Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the Wicked channel here on YouTube. It's awesome that you're tuning in. So in today's video we are going to talk about the Arcade1up because I just want to do a little bit of a chit chat regarding the audio upgrade that I've done with these cabinets. There are not a lot of options for me here in Europe because in the USA there are a lot of companies having these great modifications, like for example light up marquees. Even you can change out the screen itself or the display up to a 20-inch widescreen. I didn't do none of those because I don't have this option. I couldn't find any company sending these stuff to Europe, or it's basically so freaking expensive. But nevertheless, I did some audio upgrades and I just wanted to share this with you. I want to share my arcade passion because I am in love with the Arcade1up. So let's talk about what I did. Is it naughty or not? So my cabinets are standing here in my mini Wicked cave, and the reason why I need to do it like this simply because I have connected one cabinet to the other, simply because I only have one wall socket over there. So the first thing we're going to do is open up number one, still using the original screw that is needed for putting the backplate in place. Here you can see the little PCB board that was needed for conversion, so we can use the original Arcade1up. Here at the left you can see the Pandora box sitting over there. I'm using the USB connection for the light up of the buttons, but I'm going to show you a little bit later how I connected it. So at the back I'm using a power strip for connecting every device, and we're having two gigantic GVC speakers that can have a total power of 600 watts in total. A little bit overkill, but they are giving a lot of great sound. And at the bottom you can see the Chinese amplifier. Of course, I will leave a link in the description of all the parts if you're interested, if you want to modify it like this. So with the second cabinet I had this really wicked idea. And the following thing that I did, I had this old Logitech, let's say speaker set laying around, thinking I could do something pretty damn awesome with this. But let's first talk about the monitor itself. I'm using exactly the same PCB board for the monitor. Leave a link in the description. And here we have the Pandora buttons on the other side, simply because the Chinese sent me the wrong freaking cable tree. Different colors, and to make it even worse, it was a little bit shorter than the previous one. So yeah, that was so great. So as you can see over here, I plugged in the USB over here. This is for a light up feature, like the same story with the previous cabinet that I modified. Here we have the sub-woofer on Logitech. I'm just putting it over there. It's standing very stable without any hassle. I can always use it with, let's say, different materials to put it in fixed position. Here we have the same GVC speakers, and here we have the control board for on and off power and volume control. At the left side you see the power strip, and we're having here the little scrolling wheel for adjusting the bass, and this is the connector that goes to the control panel. But the main reason why I chose the position like this is for the cabinet that needed the subwoofer up front, so I needed some space. But the main reason I use these GVC speakers because the mid and high ranges very well, and not to forget is that it has a little bit of a bass. It's not needed of course in the cabinet with the subwoofer of course, but with the other cabinet it's a different story. I'm using it on the bottom plate because this thing is very thick, and of course we don't want to have vibration in the speaker when we are playing some games. That would be not really convenient. So here you have a little look at the bottom. As you can see, I'm still using the protection caps. It's not really a functional thing, but again, I'm thinking just put them on, looks a little bit better, and why the hell not? I have them. But let me tell you why I'm using this single subwoofer, and the reason is very simple. First of all, they are freaking cheap to buy. I can buy these kits for around 15 euros used, and it gives me a subwoofer complete in housing and an amplifier built inside. So what I'm going to do, I ripped apart the original two little speakers and I'm going to solder in the cables to the GVCs. So I'm having excellent sound and a very good subwoofer for 15 euro. Alright, so let's play some games and I'm gonna let you hear how it sounds. Alright, first, quick load, quick save. This is the cabinet with the subwoofer. Let's press this button and yes, we can go further with stage number 2. Alright, quick load, quick save. But you can hear with this cabinet that we're having great sound, but we're having less bass. So this is more like something you need to consider for yourself. If you want to have mid and high and you want to just have, let's say, a better sound than the original speaker, the GVC with a little amplifier is a very nice option. But if you want to have the bass, maybe the little trick I did with the, let's say, plug and play Logitech speaker kit can be something very fun and very cheap to do. So these are my Street Fighter 2 arcade cabinets that I upgraded. I just wanted to share this with you and give you more like an inspiration if you want to do an upgrade yourself. So I think these are two very good viable options to upgrade on a very cheap bit, because let's put one thing in front, that the amplifier I'm using for the, let's say, the basic kit with the two speakers are very cheap, around 15 euros. And the GVCs are also very cheap, and on China you can buy a lot of cheap speakers that sound great for a couple of dollars. I really love audio myself. I'm a big fan of good audio and I love Arcade1up, so why not bring those two passions together? So I love Arcade1up, I love what they are doing with the cabinets in general. The modding scene in USA is even more crazier than here in Europe. I know there are some options, but at the end in the USA they all go crazy with these modifications. I would love to, let's say, modify some arcade cabinets with a bigger screen, light-up marquee. But nevertheless, I am happy what I'm having here. I'm having a blast with these Arcade1up cabinets. The 7-inch LCDs look beautiful. So I wanted to do more of these videos regarding upgrading and modding your arcade stuff. So in the next video I will do what's the best Pandora box for your arcade machine and how you need to connect it to your Arcade1up. For example, how are you going to fix the light up feature, because there is no simple way for doing so. Personally, I really love these very nice light up buttons. They are not too bright. I already did a separate review about the Arcade upgrade kit that you can buy for your Raspberry Pi or Pandora box build, but I did notice some people having problems with the light up, didn't understand how it worked, and at the end were confused. But I want to thank you for watching. I hope you'll find this video helpful and consider subscribing. That will be a big help here to the community. It will be great to have you here. In the next episode we are going to talk about the Pandora box. What is the best version to buy in your Arcade1up? Thanks for watching. Give this video a like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.